Hi everyone, welcome to Camglish.com. I am Teacher Mela and let's study the book Small Group Discussion Topics for Korean Students by Jack Martyr. This book is a modern approach to fluency in English. For today, we will answer some discussions on Unit 11, and it's about immigration. But before that, let's study first some usage clinic. To make ends meet. To make ends meet. My wife got a job as a waitress so that we could make ends meet. My wife got a job as a waitress so that we could make ends meet. For time on end. For time on end. We worked on that project continuously for weeks on end until we got it finished. We worked on that project continuously for weeks on end until we got it finished. Can't make it. Can't make it. He can't make it on the money he earns. He can't make it on the money he earns. And now let's answer some discussion questions. Number 1. How does it make you feel to know that many Koreans are moving away from Korea? Tell why you think so. It makes me feel sad, and I think they shouldn't leave their native land. Number 2. What do you think of studying English in the Philippines or Malaysia instead of the US, Canada, the UK, or Australia? Can you learn English just as well? What are the disadvantages and advantages of studying English in Southeast Asia instead of those other faraway countries? I think studying English in the Philippines or Malaysia instead of the US, Canada, the UK, or Australia is a good idea. Number 3. Do you agree that Korea has become too expensive a place to live? Compare the cost of living in Korea today with about 10 years ago. What things are more expensive today than they were back then? Yes, I agree that Korea has become too expensive to live in. Most of the things are more expensive today than 10 years ago. Number 4. What do you think of the elderly Koreans now deciding to retire in Southeast Asia? Do you agree with any of these statements? What do you think of the elderly Koreans now deciding to retire in Southeast Asia? Do you agree with any of these statements? They have no choice because they can't afford to live in Korea. I agree with this. They should stay in Korea and let their children take care of them. I also agree. And they probably just want to live in a place where it's warm. I also agree with this opinion. Number 5. Would you ever consider immigrating to another country? If so, where? Would you ever consider moving to Southeast Asia? Why or why not? No, I would never consider immigrating to another country. Number 6. Tourism to Korea has dropped because one night in a small hotel in Seoul now costs more than 2 nights in a luxury hotel in Southeast Asia. Don't you think that Korean hotels should lower their prices? Is that possible? If not, then what's the way to make tourists come back again? Yes, I think so. The Korean hotels should lower their prices. so that they can attract more tourists again. 7. What do you think of the liberal immigration policies of Southeast Asian countries that allow people to move there just by putting some money into the bank? Shouldn't Korea do that too? Why or why not? I think Korea should do that too. Number 8. Why does Korea have such strict immigration policies? Is it because they don't like foreigners? I think they're just protecting their country. And number 9. Do you agree that it would be easier to keep in shape in a warm Southeast Asian country than in Korea, especially in winter? I agree that it would be easier to keep in shape in a warm Southeast Asian country, especially in the winter. Alright, that's all for today. I'm inviting you to enroll here at Camglish.com. Again, this is Teacher Mela, and I hope to see you again in our next video. Have a great day. Goodbye.